Hey, what's going on, guys? Y'all do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share button, and ring that bell down below, that notification bell. I sure appreciate it. So, Georgia is losing defensive coordinator Dan Lanning to Oregon. Dan Lanning has been named University of Oregon's next head coach. What do I think about that? I think he deserves it. I thought he deserved it to be Oklahoma's next head coach. But of course, Brett Venables got that job. Now, Brett Venables came from Oklahoma, is from there, and used to coach there. Do I think Dan Lanning is going to do a good job his first season at Oregon? He's not going to do all that great. I mean, it's going to be his first year. I think it's going to take him a couple years, 2-3 years, before he starts getting everything in place to where he can start accomplishing wins, bringing in the right recruits to fit that system. I'm happy for him. It's like I said, I think he deserves it. Now, I do hate to lose him on the recruiting side because he's a great recruiter. He brought in great recruits for the University of Georgia. He's young. He's energetic. He knows how to develop players. Look at Kirby Dean, Buckets Award winner, best linebacker in the country. Now, my thing is, will he try to take any of Georgia's coaches from the coaching staff? I have heard that the new cornerbacks coach for Georgia, Jamal Adai, could go out to Oregon with him to be defensive coordinator. Now, I know he won't take Will Muschamp or Glenn Schumann because Kirby Smart has already said that he's named them co-defensive coordinators. That's awesome for Dan Lanning to get a head coaching job. Now, can he keep, and that is the question, can Dan Lanning go into Oregon and keep the recruiting class together they have now? And the recruits that have decommitted, can he bring them back in the fold? Players that are transferring out, can he get them to change their mind and stay at Oregon. I know everybody has said that Dan Lanning has never been a head coach. He don't have the experience to be a head coach. But hey, Brett Venables didn't have a head coaching experience. Kirby Smart didn't have head coaching experience. A lot of head coaches out there have never had head coaching experience. Mel Tucker didn't have head coaching experience when he left Georgia to go be Colorado's head coach. Look what Mel Tucker's done. Look what he's done at Michigan State. I believe Dan Lanning fits Oregon and what they want. I believe that was an amazing hire for Oregon. Now, my question is, will Kirby Smart keep Will Muschamp and Glenn Schumann as co-defensive coordinators next year? Or could he wind up naming Muschamp the defensive coordinator? I think, and I will say, I'm afraid if he did go that route, I'm afraid Glenn Schumann would leave Georgia. Now, Glenn Schumann deserves to be Georgia's defensive coordinator. But would Kirby Smart let him step up to that role next year or the year after? That is one coach that Georgia wouldn't want to lose in Glenn Schumann. He is one of the top recruiters out there and does bring players to Georgia. Now, with Dan Lanning moving on to Oregon, will this hurt Georgia's recruiting? Will there be players wanting to transfer out? Will recruits decommit? Or what recruits can Dan Lanning get to following out to Oregon? We'll have to wait and see. Now, I know early signing period is next week. So I want to see the recruits Georgia's after that is thinking about signing with Georgia during the early signing period. Who signs with them? Who don't? But as I said, Dan Lanning is going to be a good coach. He is a good player developer. He's an energetic coach. Who hired the best coach? Who got the better deal? Oklahoma or Oregon? Now that Riley is at USC, now you're going to have him and Dan Lanning recruiting against each other. Dan Lanning leaves the University of Georgia to become Oregon's next head coach. Y'all do me a favor, leave some comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about this hire. How y'all feel about Dan Lanning leaving Georgia? Yeah, gotta have my cup of coffee in the mornings. Like I said, I think it's a great hire. Can't always keep your coaches. Eventually, they're gonna move on. Will Kirby Smart decide to bring in a different position coach? Because I know Glenn Schumann coaches inside linebackers. So if he's moving to co-defensive coordinator with Will Muschamp, will Kirby Smart decide to bring somebody else in to coach inside linebackers? Or will he leave the coaching staff like it is? Now I know he is going to have to hire some coaches, because I'm pretty sure there'll be a few that'll follow Dan Lanning out to Oregon. Whether it's Trey Scott, Jamal Wadai. So he's going to have some fresh coaches in there. Dan Lanning. Sure hate to see him go, but I'm glad he finally got his chance. Well deserved. And I believe Oregon is going to have a top-notch defense. Dan Lanning turned Georgia's defense into the #1 defense in the country. And yes, I know Alabama exposed Georgia's defense, but he did turn them in to the #1 defense in the country. And Dan Lanning can do the same with Oregon's defense. My question also is he going to let his coaches coach? The coaches he brings in with him to Oregon, is he going to let them coach? Is he going to let his new defensive coordinator call his own plays and not be like Kirby Smart and override the defensive play calling? Dan Lanning did call his own defensive plays, but Kirby Smart did put his 2 cents in. Is Dan Lanning going to let his new offensive coordinator call his own offensive plays? We know Kirby Smart steps in on the offensive side of the ball as well. I can't wait. And I know all Oregon fans and Georgia fans are already looking to next year, to the first game of the season. Oregon versus Georgia. First game of the season of 2022. That's going to be fun to watch. Dan Lanning on one side and Kirby Smart on the other side. I appreciate y'all watching my video. Like I said, y'all do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell down bottom. And leave some comments. I sure appreciate it. I'm a Dog fan till the day I die. Win, lose, or tie. Go Dogs.